Right, so we're doing one for Friday, although I will be doing the Capricorn live stream on Friday. I'm just going to do this as another wee quick one. So what have we got for Friday? So Friday is Capricorn moon, so it'll be very much karmic rewards or karma, depending on what's been going on in your life. It can feel quite serious, heavy weighted. Taurus sun, Capricorn moon, it's very earthy, grounded, real. It's like get real energy. So depending on what's going on in your life, that could be welcome or unwelcome. Think of it. That's weird. I just used that word. There's a card in that deck that I'm going to use called the unwelcome, which is about clearing energy. Healing, separation, go within. My nose is so itchy. The loved ones in spirit are really gathering. So I feel there's a separation that's being healed here. It always serves a purpose. You might not be able to see what's going on. You need to have a lot of patience, divine order, because the thing from the recording before just popped up and then I couldn't see me. So it's like they're saying you can't see what's going on and it could be creating a bit of nervous energy. But what's going on is a masculine swimming home to the other swan to make the heart. Welcome home, mission accomplished, 1111. They're choosing the path of least resistance. They're choosing the new earth. They're closing the door on the matrix. Choose ease and grace. There's something about the Lionsgate portal could be significant as well. You've had to be very patient, both of you. It was all in divine order. 2nd of February could be significant too. So what else do we need to know for the feminine? Recognize triggers, loosen the grip, free awareness. Yeah, I feel you've been very triggered by how long this has taken. I feel you've been throwing everything to get you to doubt this. Things to get you to doubt this is going to not doubt the connection, I might add. Because again, you tell me, I don't think I tend to attract people that doubt the connection because I don't doubt my connection, you know. It's just there's a lot of interference. But it's like it's something about like doubting you're going to be able to get around the hurdles or something. You could just be having an off day, but that's what I was feeling. Masculine. Meditate, return to the tranquil home within yourself. But you see, the masculine's returning home, the swan returning to the other swan. But it means the masculine's returning to the home within themselves, their own inner feminine and masculine. And when they do that, they recognize you, or you recognize your true twin flame. You shift the sabotage, enhance awareness and subconscious patterns. I get what they're saying is right. It's like this masculine did recognize who you were, but they felt like it was going to be impossible to be able to match your energy because they just didn't feel good enough, which always makes me sad, but that's the message. There's something about the 30th of December. Again, that is so crazy. That's got to be a message for someone. 30th of December is significant. This could have been some kind of gathering, celebration. It could be someone's birthday, but it more feels like it's some kind of memorable date. And it could have been where there's been self-sabotage that's taking place, because that would be the time of like Christmas parties and New Year's parties and stuff. Align with knowing all your needs are met, crystalline abundance. But this masculine's focused on their abundance. Explore pathways of light, branches to roots, ideas made manifest, making it happen. Kickstart energy improvement with a healing session. Masculine, that's you told. You have to book a healing session. I was meant to have, and we could have probably still been talking. I was meant to have a healing session. Like I was meant to have a session with a divine masculine today. One of the guys too, because I love when it is actually a man divine masculine, because it's not that I never work with masculines, but I work with the women divine masculines more. Yeah, but that you know who you are. That person rescheduled, so we will have that when it's divine time, when it's time to go there. So I don't know, the rest of this could make sense to you. Time to go there. What are you avoiding? What you are avoiding may be what is ready to move. That came up for someone on the live stream last night. You know, it's you need a healing session to go there, because it's what you're avoiding is exactly what will help you. Nourish with flower, herb, and mineral helpers. So because that just came up, let's get the flower card. I can't believe how freezing it's went. It was 18 degrees and now it's like, feels like it's dropped down to 12 or something. There could be a frosty atmosphere. What have we got for the feminine? Simplify your life, Daisy. You've had so much going on that you're spread too thin. This has to change now so your vitality can be charged. So again, divine feminine, you could be feeling a bit burnt out. You could need to like take some things off the schedule. It's not a coincidence that I just finished a live stream saying there, I'm taking, I mean, what day is the day Tuesday? So I'm taking like Wednesday, Thursday off this week. And then I'll do the live stream on Friday. And I've got a client on the Friday night. But I've actually, yeah, but it's quite nice as well that I'm spending a bit of time watching my youngest niece for a couple of hours on the Friday. So what have we got? But that's what simplify your, your life, make sure that you've got a balance of work and rest and play. So masculine, stand by your commitment, pink lily. Now, again, the lilies and the roses always remind me of divine, well, yeah, divine love, but it's Mary Magdalene. So, you're strong enough to keep the promise that you've made. Don't back out now. Your angels believe in you. But that ties back to this person knew. So, whoever this is for, this person knew who you were. But they tried to go into some kind of denial because they just couldn't work out how they would ever be able to be with you. But they've had an emotional bleeding heart ever since. Emotional healing, bleeding heart. That's what the flower's called. And you might know that, but just in case someone's confused. It's safe for you to let go of old emotional pain. By doing so, you allow your heart to mend. This masculine has never forgot you. You can feel the emotion. And they've had to put a lot of anger behind them because it's like at first this masculine, it feels like at first this masculine was angry that they couldn't forget you. But now it feels like they're angry that they even tried to and that they've tried to run away. It's like I feel somebody beating themselves up because I'm filming this for the Capricorn moon. What do they want to say? I'm just channeling the message. I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense. They knew who you were. It's like they had this. It's like when you've met this person, they knew who you were. And they always wanted to come back to you, but at some point they didn't know how they were going to be able to, or you didn't know how you, whoever's listening. So they sabotaged it. Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that. I'm going to watch that again. It's fucking hilarious. But there's a film called My Best Friend's Girl. This could have some sort of meaning too. But and it is shady because it is what it sounds like, but it does all end up working out. So watch it. But it's more why I'm being told about it is because there's a scene where he's fallen in love with a girl, and because he takes bad advice from his dad. Now this could be bad advice from a family member, or it could be a friend or a male figure. He takes bad advice from someone he looks up to. It's his dad in this case, but this could be someone you look up to. Like he purposely sabotages it so that she hates him. Not a good idea, people out there, but it does happen. I can't go another day without you. And then he regrets it in the film and goes after her, like quite a lot of films. But this is how this masculine's like. But he got it. That's what I'm feeling. And that keeps coming out. When I'm with you, I can't think straight, act weird and crazy because I want you so bad. You're just so gorgeous to me. I really do care, even though I don't show it. Yeah, they do. They knew who you were. The distance between us kills me. I'm really tired. But it's adding to the effect of this. Destiny is taking us down different paths. I feel that's what happened. And I feel destiny is bringing you back together now. Whenever this happens. Because will you give me a second chance? I know what we're doing for the thumbnail. Let's get this stick. What else? Very interesting. God, it's fucking massive. Oh, yeah. There was lots of mind games. There could have been some kind of fight, some kind of conflict. The knives to me are about like sharp words that caused a lot of heartbreak. And then look at the scissors too. This person's heartbroken. I was channeling that. See what I mean? The tiredness goes. This person is heartbroken. Heartbroken. For confusing you, for playing mind games. They can see the sabotage of themselves and whatever other people contributed. That's what they're moving on from. How interesting though, he's skating on thin ice. It's cracking. I've not seen that card yet either. And I've had this over I don't know, a couple of months. Someone's moving on. Moving on from that behaviour. Because it didn't they sabotaged it. They sabotaged it because it was too intense. They sabotaged their wish fulfillment. They could have also got caught up in drinking with groups that were sabotaging them. That can just be like, getting overindulging in friendship groups, like to distract yourself. It doesn't need to be the friend's fault, but it's like, some kind of not good company. And they're coming out of confusion illusion now because the Seven of Cups was in reverse about the self sabotage. So, like I said, either their own sabotage or people that sabotage them they sabotage this union. That is what they're saying. Four of Wands in reverse. Now, for a few, don't take this if it's not, but it could be again, somebody could be getting out of a karmic marriage, and that's how they sabotaged it. They went elsewhere, and because remember, this person was saying they were in denial, but now they're moving on from that. So that's just a wee message that I wanted to jump in for people too. But either way, this person they're on their way, they're making plans, they're on the move. Next stop is you, Four of Wands. They're coming out of something though, Two Cups in reverse. Finding the strength, going for an ego death, for a new beginning. Yeah, so I think there is something there. Somebody could be a worky wish fulfillment, because that was a worky on the card. Anyway, see you later. And whenever I put this out, I don't know. I don't know whether this is going out after might go out after I've done the live, but if yeah, anyway, see you later.